Hey guys, this is Kelly and I'm going to do a DIY studded heel video. You know the heels I'm talking about, the Sam Edelman Larissa spiked pumps. They are a hot item for fall. They've been seen on a runway. Many celebrities have them and they come with a $230 price tag. This is my version and a cheaper version and alternative if you don't have the money to spend on those but you still want to have the shoes. Keep on watching if you want to know how. That we're going to get started with studding your own pair of shoes. First off, obviously, you'll need a pair of shoes. I have the basic black leather vinyl pumps that I bought from Target. They're only $22. I got it on the Black Friday sale, so they're probably more now. But anyways, we'll need our shoe. We'll need whatever you want to stud or rhinestone with. These are a sheet of rhinestones that I bought at Michael's for $5. And then this is a sheet of iron-on studs. We are not ironing this on, we are gluing this on. So what we need to glue this with is E6000 industrial glue. This glue is extremely good. It comes out clear or transparent. And this glue sticks on everything from wood to plastic to glass to metals to vinyl, which this material that this shoe is made out of, this shiny material, is vinyl. So this will stick onto that, and this is very good for shoe projects and like projects that you need something to stick onto for a very long time. So, and we need a pair of scissors, a pair of tweezers, and some Q-tips that we will do. You'll see how the Q-tips get involved with this. So, first of all, we're going to take the shoe, and I'm going to try and do this up close. We're going to take the shoe, and first we're going to take the E6000 glue, uncap it, and I'm working on a shoebox here, so it doesn't get any mess anywhere unwanted. But I have like little spotches or spots on the shoebox from when I did it before, but just make a big, just kind of spot with glue. And then you just want to squirt out the glue like that. Don't make it too big and don't make it too small either, because if you make it too big, then it's going to dry out really quickly. But if you make it too small, then you're not going to have enough glue. So, I mean, you can always squeeze more, but it's just easier to work with a big amount of glue. So, what we're going to do is, I'm going to look at the other shoe for a reference here, but you're going to take a Q-tip and you're going to cut off the little fuzzy part of the Q-tip, so you're left with the stick of the Q-tip. Then you put that aside right there. Then I'm going to start with the studs because I'm going to accent with the rhinestones. I mean, you can do it either way, but this is how I'm doing it. And I already used half of this pack already for the other shoe. I just divided it in half. But I'm going to look at this shoe for reference and make it somewhat the same, but somewhat different. I'm going to follow the same amount of rhinestones on each side of the shoe and the same amount on the heel part of the shoe. So I found that it's easy if you take like a couple off at a time, so you don't have to keep taking it off of the sticker. And I'm going to take off 8 little rhinestones. Okay. Now, okay, we don't need our tweezers just yet. We need them for the rhinestones. Okay. I'm going to move this off. Okay, so you're going to take your rhinestones and you're going to put them in your finger. Like this. You're going to hold them in your finger. This glue is going to get somewhat on your fingers. If you want to wear gloves, that's fine, but I'm going to rough it now and do it with my fingers. So you're going to take this stud like this, dip the end of the Q-tip into the glue, and you're going to want to get a pretty decent amount of glue at the tip. Then you're going to place it on the rhinestone, and you're going to place it on the rhinestone. It's going to be a glob. Then you're going to spread it around. You're going to spread it around so it covers the whole stud. I'm going to place it on the shoe like this. Place it on the shoe and then just press it down. Hold it with a little bit of pressure. If there's excess glue that comes like out of the edges of the rhinestone, then that's okay. At the end, once the rhinestone's totally dry, then you can take, I think it's rubbing alcohol, and you can just rub down the shoe, and it will take off the excess glue from the studs. So I'm going to do it again. Take the Q-tip end, put it in the glue, on the stud, spread it around, paste it on the shoe. Place it on the shoe like that. Now what I'm doing here is I'm going to make this as symmetrical as possible. So if I put a rhinestone on this side, I'm going to put it on the other side in the same exact fashion. And that's the same thing I did on the other shoe. But then now I'm going to look at the shoe and try and copy the pattern that I did. I'm following the same shoe that I did before. You want to make sure that the inside of your foot looks the same as the inside of the other foot, and the outside of this looks the same on the outside of that. So that's one thing to keep in mind when you're doing this. So I'm going to put this on like that. And you're going to repeat this. You're going to repeat this until you put on all the studs that you want to and that you're happy with the result. And you're happy with the results of the studs. And I will be right back to show you how to put on the rhinestone. Okay, so now that we have finished our studying of the shoe, we are going to move on to the rhinestones. Now, I didn't use that many rhinestones out of this pack. I am going to just kind of play it by ear, and I have been looking at the finished shoe for reference of the studs. Now for the rhinestones, I've gotten the studs pretty close to the other shoe, but the rhinestones I'm kind of going to play by ear, and I'm going to a little bit follow the model that we have, but I'm going to do it kind of by what I like. So you're going to take the E6000 glue, you're going to open it up again, and we're going to place a glob of it on. Now you may notice that your Q-tip has gotten a bit of like the glue, like it's formed around the Q-tip and it's been hard to pick up the glue. I've worked around it for the studs, but now you're going to throw that away, and you're going to get another Q-tip, take your scissors, and you're going to cut off the head of the Q-tip, so you're left with the stick again. Now you're going to take your tweezers that you have. Now this part is the trickiest part out of all of them, I have to say. So it's gonna give you time to like actually get a hang of it. But what I want to do right now is I want to take a couple of the rhinestones off, just a couple of them, to get us started. Okay, and I'm going to flip all of them over, because if you see on this sheet, this is the non-shiny side and this is the shiny side. So the non-shiny side is up, so we need the shiny part to be up, if that makes any sense. The flat part of the rhinestone needs to be flat down on the box, so we see the shiny part of the rhinestones. Now we're going to take our Q-tip, you're going to dip it in the glue, and this, you don't need that much glue on it, you just need a little bit. A little bit on the tip, if you can see that. Now I'm going to place, I'm working on the outside of the shoe, so I'm going to flip the shoe around so I can see the outside of it. Now, I have a rhinestone directly on the sole of the shoe, on the, not the sole, the lining of the shoe. So I'm going to put a glob of glue right there. I'm going to take my tweezers, grab a rhinestone, and place it on top of the glue. Press it down lightly. There is going to be a lot of excess glue that comes off, so don't worry about it. After the glue dries and you do the alcohol to rub off the excess glue on the shoe, then it'll be fine. You can kind of tap the rhinestone in, hold it kind of there so it stays, and you have the rhinestone there in the shoe. Now you're going to repeat this step, and guys, after you're done with the rhinestones, then you have your finished product. And this E6000 glue takes about 24 to 72 hours, so I would wait for like a day or 2 days, 3 days to be on the safe side, for this all this glue to dry. Once it's dried, you want to take, I heard that rubbing alcohol does it. If I'm wrong on that, I'm sorry. I will put it down below what to clean it with, the excess glue off, because you will have excess glue from putting on the rhinestones, and right now it feels pretty sticky. I would put these shoes somewhere so that the glue has time to dry and whatnot. So this is your finished product, and I would like to say that these are definitely a pair of shoes, one-of-a-kind shoes. You can make it your own. You don't have to use studs. You can use all rhinestones. I wanted to even go down the heel with it, but I ran out of studs. So yeah, this is your own shoe, so please make it yours, and please be creative with it. If you like this design with the black and silver, I just wanted something classic that can go with anything, so that's why I chose these neutral colors. But you can definitely make it like weird, funky colors. You can make it whatever colors you want. You can put rainbow, even rainbow sparkles. That would be very awesome to put on it. But this is the end of this DIY. I hope that you guys like these shoes, and stay tuned for more DIYs. If you like it, if you like me doing DIY videos, comment down below with some ideas or suggestions for DIY, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a nice day. Bye.